Thank you for joining us for the News at 5 tonight. I'm Jamie Tompkins. Now, we are hearing stories of our friends and our neighbors who have tested positive for COVID-19 and are now recovering. Ryan Hurst says he's one of many who had serious symptoms but didn't need intensive care at a hospital. He spent days recovering, isolated at home, and thanks to his friends and family, he's grateful to be feeling better today. He shared his experience with Q13's Steve Kiggins, and it is a story you will only see here on Q13 Fox.
All right, Ivy. You say hi, this is Ivy.
36-year-old Ryan Hurst has been homebound for nearly 2 weeks with a 7-month-old Bernedoodle and a positive COVID-19 diagnosis.
It was the sickest I've ever been, for sure, and I could absolutely see if this was to hit someone that was older or compromised health, how it could be fatal.
Ryan never stepped foot into an ER, but he did call his primary care provider, Dr. Braden Anderson.
By the grace of God, he had tests available.
But because of delays in testing due to high demand, Hurst had to wait.
As long as we have these days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, my goodness, of processing, that's a significant problem.
He continued waiting in isolation with his dog. Some days, he says, the symptoms were worse than others.
Got to a point where I was only going up my stairs once a day just to go to bed, and 2 or 3 of those days I was having to crawl up on my hands and knees, because by the time I got to the top, I was so winded, coughing so much, and in so much pain, it was just a panic attack almost.
It took 8 days for the results, positive for COVID-19.
Inhaler has been huge.
Hurst says he's been sharing his journey on social media and says everyone should take social distancing seriously and call your doctor if you feel sick.
Listening to your body, right, and not trying to overdo it, and not dismissing any symptoms either.
More people are seeing Dr. Anderson at the Kent Family Practice Clinic for testing, and regular doctor visits are being overshadowed by those with respiratory complaints.
Significant influx of acutely ill people while our regular chronic conditions are kind of receding.
There's not a lot of playtime.
After everything he's been through, Hurst says he wants to thank the nurses and doctors everywhere who are fighting on the front line.
Hats off to the medical community, putting themselves right in harm's way. And I apologized, to my doctor after he, told me the test results. And he goes, Ryan, this is what I signed up for. I didn't become a doctor to help healthy people.
In Seattle, Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.
Fight against COVID-19. Health officials say at least 237 more Americans have died, making this the deadliest day of the outbreak in our nation. The latest numbers in our state show 132 deaths and more than 2,500 total cases. And as we mentioned, the U.S. now leads the world in total cases, topping both China and Italy with more than 82,000 positive tests. Today, Governor Jay Inslee provided an update on his stay home, stay healthy order, which is in its first full day.